Well, she might be one of the country's most loved actors, but many fans of popular 50s sitcom I Love Lucy are not happy with Nicole Kidman being cast as Lucille Ball in a new biopic. For more on this, I'm joined by entertainment reporter Samantha Foxon. Good afternoon to you, Sam. Now, if it's not Aussie Nick, who could it be?
I know, people are outraged that it could be Nicole Kidman. I'm a Nicole Kidman fan, so I sort of think, well, she might be a good fit for this role. But people want Deborah Messing, who you might remember from Will and Grace, to play the legendary character. According to reports, Nicole Kidman and Javier Bardem are rumoured to star as Lucille Ball and her husband in the upcoming project. At one point, Aussie actress Cate Blanchett was even put forward to star in the new movie. But as news broke about our Golden Girl taking the lead, fans took to social media to complain about the casting, one even saying, pick up the phone and call Deborah Messing. Julie, this all came about because she did play the icon once upon a time in her hit TV show Will and Grace, and this is how it turned out.
The answer to all your problems is in this little bottle. Vitamita Vegemin. Vitamita Vegemin. It's so tasty, too.
It's so tasty, too.
I think she did an incredible job.
Oh, that is brilliant.
You can't really knock it.
I'm a big fan of Will and Grace, and I love her in that, but she's a spitting image of her.
She is. And a few people have said, look, I think Nicole Kidman did such an incredible job in The Undoing. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet, but it's just so worth the watch. But they said that she didn't move her face too much in it, whereas to be Lucille Ball, I think you need to be moving your face quite a bit. I didn't say that. That's what reports. As I mentioned, Nicole Kidman fan. But look, the biopic will be called Being the Ricardos, and it's going to be produced by Academy Award-winning screenwriter Aaron Sorkin. So I think it will be one to watch.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be watching that. All right. Well, Aussie actress Rebel Wilson has admitted that she was kidnapped at gunpoint in Africa. What's happened here?
Yeah, a crazy story that's come out from the UK overnight. So Rebel Wilson has done a TV special with Ant Middleton in the latest episode of his Straight Talking series. The 40-year-old said that she was with a group of women in rural Mozambique and that they were ordered to get out of their vehicle by a group of men who, I quote, had a lot of guns. She says they took the women into their house in the middle of nowhere. The group sat down and Rebel Wilson was the one that said to everyone to link arms because she was petrified that during the night they might want to take one of the girls. Luckily, they weren't harmed. She said, fortunately, they were released the next day. It's an incredible story. The episode isn't actually released in the UK until tomorrow, so it will be interesting to see how this all unfolded, but there's no actual indication of when this actually occurred.
Wow, that's terrifying.
She's always got some news, Rebel.
She's always got something, hasn't she?
She's very interesting.
Just lastly, Netflix, I did see this around, is determined to make 2021 better than last year. Thank goodness someone is.
Thankfully, and not with more Tiger King either, which is some great news, with more content, which we're all looking forward to. We were all stuck at home last year watching a lot of television, a lot of movies. The best news, I think, to come from Netflix is they've offered up 70 movies just to start with for 2021. They're promising more content. It's going to feature some mega stars like Chris Hemsworth. You've got Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Dwayne Johnson and Ryan Reynolds. So, Julie, that means one movie each week the streaming giant is committing to. And as I mentioned, with COVID forcing theatres around the country to close, a number of production companies are sending their new films straight to the streaming service. So there'll be lots coming out, and of course Foxtel has a whole range of movies and TV shows coming out in the next few weeks. The End is just one of them that we'll be talking about quite a bit.
Oh, so good. And it's so good to see that production has commenced again, because this industry was completely wiped out for such a long period of time because of COVID.
It was tough, yeah.
So it's good to see that, you know, they're starting to make things again, and production's back, and many jobs as well.
Keeps me in a job, so I'm happy about that.
Hey, what a good job.
I know, pretty
All
lucky.
Right. Thank you very much for that, Sam. Thank you for the update. We'll see you soon.